Well, how's it going, everybody? Hope you're all enjoying this lockdown. Be great to be able to get out and do some work. So, because I can't get out and do any work, what I've decided to do is do a few little videos just to help you out. Something to do when you're at home, just help practice. Just like any other sport or recreation, hunting, there's stuff we can do at home that's training. And the only way to get good at something is to train and practice. Unfortunately, with hunting, people don't think that's how it works. They just get a gun, get their equipment, gear up like this, head out in the bush, and hope they find a deer and shoot it. And then wonder why they're not doing as successful as they could be. It's these little things at home that we could be doing that just improve what we're doing. Just practice in improving things. Simple things. And that's what these sort of short videos are going to be about, is giving you a few little insights into just little bits and pieces that you can do that help you out. Things to practice, things to think about at home, things to better do when you're not actually hunting. So when you are hunting, you're better at it. Rightio. Well, one of the first ones that people don't do enough of, and definitely can be done at home in lockdown, is playing with your binoculars. Couple of things is understanding your binoculars and how they work. Now, if we have a look at the bottom of this one here, there's a ring here, a focus ring here, and then your main focus one in the middle. People don't set it to set to your eyes. What that is to calibrate it to both eyes so you're even. So you set it up, closing your right eye and just using your left eye. So this one here, so right eye closed, just my left eye, a focus with the center wheel. Pick something not that far away, half closed, get it focused. Now swap, closing your left eye, only using your right eye. Use this ring here to adjust the focus to fit that eye perfectly too. And once you have that focused, you should see that both eyes work perfectly. They're both in focus, you don't have any of the haze or glaze. The other thing you can notice is people that don't know enough about them understand that you have the adjustable eye reliefs that screw in and out. Now the whole idea is to set it to what length it likes to sit off your eye as an eye relief. I basically have them all the way out and I use this end of the cup here to sit just on my eyebrows. And that's where I find it comfortable. It gives me an extra point of contact. Tuck my elbows in close here, hands on, looking out there, and that gives me a steady position to hold it. You can hold the binoculars, hands wrapped around. If you're using it a lot, you start to get fatigue, your hands aren't used to it. So I start switching to my hands on the side, like this. So I hold them like that. I even swap to put my hands together like this. In the middle here, like that. I can still tilt, twist, lift up and down. I call this praying for Samba. But it works, just put your hand in there, hold on, you can still look around, can still what I've got to do, and my hands change position. So the standard position, handing them palms in, making a V, or hands in there. 3 positions to hold the binoculars, just to help with the fatigue. That's mainly if you're doing lots of glassing. So if you're sitting somewhere waiting for deer to walk out, glassing of an afternoon, or glassing through the middle of the day looking for deer bedded, you're going to get fatigued, your hand's going to get sore, your eyes are going to get sore. Practice. The other thing that happens, and I notice with a lot of new people coming to this, even people have been doing it for a while, is the ability to me to explain that there's a deer over there or there's something. Can you see the deer over there? And by eye, they see what I'm meaning, but getting the difference between eye and lifting your binoculars is not the same. They tend to get there and they go, oh yeah, I see what you think you're looking at, and they go, hang on, okay, big tree, find the big tree, come down and across, oh there it is. Now that's time taken and wasted that makes it harder for you to find things, makes you slow down. As I walk through the bush, I pick the binoculars up, I see something that I'm not sure of, any dark shape, horizontal lines, I use these things every minute. I'm out, look, what is it? Nothing, move on. I assume when I'm walking through the forest that everything could be a deer, so I want to look at it, work out yes or no. I don't go there looking for anything particular, I go there just looking, and my work on the theory of identifying everything that I can, and one of them will be a deer. So I look at everything. So every brown line, every brown shape, every dark line, horizontal line, I want to double check. So there's lots of that, logs, rocks, sticks that are in the bush when you're doing it, and I want to do it. So the quicker I can identify it, the faster I can move through the bush. The more things I identify, the more chance of seeing a deer. So being quick at it and being able to go, yeah, that's nothing, move on, hang on, that's nothing, and being able to do it means I will look a lot more things. It will slow me down, but it'll make me identify what I'm looking at faster. If you look at something and go, I'm not sure, put your binoculars up, you look, you mess around, you move around, you look back, you go, oh, hang on, what was I looking at again? Oh, I don't know, is that it? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it's nothing, and then you walk on. You do that a handful of times, you start to get over it. You start to get bored of that and you don't look enough then, and then the next thing you're not looking at barks at you and runs away. And that's just lack of practice. The practice, like I said with that, is getting your binoculars out at home, getting out when you're camping, getting out when you're sitting in the bush, anywhere you can. At the moment, stuck in lockdown, get them out in your backyard, find a patch of bush, any parkland near you that you're allowed to be out and go to, or just in your backyard, and get used to spotting birds. If you're there and birds are hopping around the tree and you're like, yep, got it, finding it, what it does is makes you pick up targets fast because the birds are hopping around moving and you have to be quicker at it, and get you used to scrolling and adjusting your focus wheel to looking in and out through the trees, because that's the same with the deer. They live in the bush. They don't live in front of the bush, they live in it. So you've got to learn to look through the bush, through the trees, find the animal. So you've got to look in and out and focus, get that right. So if that's where looking at the birds gets you that practice, but it also gets you fast at going, oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Meaning that you'll look at lots more things faster and you'll be able to look through the bush quicker and identify things as you go. So you won't miss too many things. Unfortunately, most people see only probably 10% of the deer that are actually out there. The rest of the time, the deer see you, sneak off, or just let you walk past and you don't even know they're there. So getting equipped at using the binoculars and getting fast at using them makes a big difference. And if you hunt that way, you're identifying everything with binoculars. The most important thing that I think I carry. People go, I carry a gun. On the gun's a scope. I can look through the scope. But you don't want to be looking through the scope constantly at things. And what if that thing you're looking at happens to be another human being? You don't want to be looking down the barrel at someone else. So identifying with your binoculars before moving onto the scope is a big must. Probably the one thing I wouldn't hunt without. I'd rather hunt without camo, without any other equipment, but binoculars is my main thing that I need to have every time I go. I like the pouch, keeps them dry, keeps them safe. You can run the standard stretchy type harness ones as well. They work quite well, but you just don't want the normal strap around your neck. The fatigue on your neck gets to after a while. You either want the harness strap or get yourself a nice bag to put them in like that, and that's a much better. I prefer the pack because it keeps it dry and safe, keeps everything here. Nice easy access to my wind indicator. Keeps everything here. I have stuff in here, I've got gloves in there, I've got my equipment where I need it. Bring it out, it's there. I can happily walk around with them sitting. If I'm just sitting glassing, I end up sitting on here. I just in and out, in and out. But a bit of drizzle, a bit of rain keeps them clean, keeps them dry. They work when I need them to work. Then I'll pull them out, fogging up, wiping them, trying to work out what's on there. Going, oh, I'm not sure, wiping it, going, what is it? No, nice and safe and clean in there. Great way to have them. Right, I hope you enjoyed that. Hope it helped. I hope keep this COVID craziness down a bit. If you have any other questions or you've got any ideas for little tips and videos you'd like to send to me, I'll happily put them up and do it. Enjoy. Happy hunting.